Well, hello, my fellow Ravens. Zach back here. I went to another video of RuneScape 3 skill guides. For today's skill guide, there is defense. This is gonna be the final skill guide for the year 2021. I'll do more later down the line for in the future. But yeah, this is actually going to be the final skill guide of the year, defense. So how fast can you get to level 99 of defense? Well, I'll tell you from showing from these. You can pause anything you want. Alright, there you have it. So those are the level requirements to reach level 99 defense. Yes, if you sold them. Yeah. Now the way how combat works, because the skill is actually a combat skill, is related by three powers: range, magic, and melee. Melee is actually the best one ever. Range is the medium, which is second best, and magic is the worst, which is third best. Yes, and then you have the defense, ends with the shield, and the prayers, curse or noble prayers. Yes, we're not talking about this actually. We're gonna talk about defense. So the defense ability are pretty good, great assets and that sort of thing. And if you're wearing a shield, you actually tank your enemies and then heal you back up and that sort of thing. Just because there are actually two armor sets of defense, and those are power armor and tank armor. Power armor allows you to deal DPS to all the enemies, which is allow you to do damage per second. Tank is all absorption armor and that sort of thing, and it allows you to absorb all the attack power, and you just taking up the attacks from the enemy. Yeah. Power armor has some power armor has extra health bonus, like a life bonus, and so then you can get more health. Some tank armor have life bonus too, but it's very low chance. Yes, it's more like a term of the power armor than tank armor for the life bonus. Yes, and that gives you more constitution health. Is another word for hit points. Nice. So if you use the three basic ways, basic, threshold, and ultimate and abilities, then you're able to do. If you use these two, freedom and alteration, these two are actually really good to reflect stunts attacks. Barricade is the ultimate ability, which allows you to get a shield around you of a barricade for 10 seconds. This one is actually pretty good, but you have to get these abilities that are locked by bosses or by certain levels. Yeah. Reflect is actually a really good one. Restriction is actually a really good one. Revenge, that's actually a really good one too. Protection, that's actually a good one too. This is actually the basic one of it, and then you use the stressful ability of it. Like this one gives you the blue shield, and then this one gives you the yellow shield. Both of them are like the same or something, but it's actually pretty good. So rejection is actually a healing ability. It heal yourself back up for a amount of time its ultimate ability and have a cooldown of 5 minutes actually. So use it wisely. So yeah, rejection. 300. Yes, it's like 5 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever according to, but definitely how it is. But you mainly want to use like these two. You can use this as your last chance if you're about to die. You may not have food. And this one's actually pretty good. You unlock all these abilities at level 81 defense. So that's actually a requirement for all these shield abilities. Yeah, 81 defense. And acquires a shield. And that's actually it for them. So yeah, now you can go this whole thing. I'm gonna go into melee. Hey, now best of luck. Like you can actually wear different kind of armor sets to reach level to wear armor like bronze, steel, iron, and sort of thing. First level is bronze. Next level is iron. It goes up to every 10 levels of defense. And that sort of thing. So like bronze, iron, steel, and then so on and so forth, up all the way up to level 90, where you can get the wear the Masterwork armor set. This armor set is actually really good. It's a power armor set, as it's actually very powerful for melee, and allows you to kill enemies and bosses pretty quickly. I gotta say, indeed, yeah. It's very hard to make it, and very expensive to buy it actually, too. You rather just make the armor instead of just buy it. There are 5 pieces from this massive armor set. Get all 5 of them. Then you are indestructible for DPS. What a power! Yeah. Now let's actually talk about the messes. It's about how to get to level 99 of defense. I'm gonna show you the level structures through of different ways to stay alive in battle against these enemies. Yeah. So, the first method of getting to level 9 defense is level 1 through level 30 in order to kill the trolls, cluckers. Yes, if you're on melee, you want to kill the troll cluckers. If you're on the other two, you get the troll shaman and the troll brewers, I think it's called. But yeah, indeed. So get to killing trolls until you reach level 30 defense, and that gives you the ability to wear steel armor. Mistake. Yeah, it gives you the ability to wear it gives you the ability to wear metal armor. Still mistake. So once you reach metal armor, go ahead and switch up to another attack ability instead of defense, and you can get, which is actually attack, and you can use use anything else to reach level 30 to wear a mythical spear. The spear of a thing is actually the best one ever to wear, just because it has a slash ability to hit 2 enemies at once instead of 1, not like other weapons can. And that the fact a spear is actually 2-handed weapon, so 2-handed ability is actually the best one ever for area of effect. And pretty much that we all want to do for it in these. So yeah, level 1 through 30 piston trolls. So I hit it. Now move on to the next method, which is 30 through 60. This is actually the next method through 30 through 60 is the rock claps. The rock claps are actually a little harder to take on, I gotta say. But if you get to a certain level, you can actually survive in this. It's because it says level 30 requirement, and it's all related to like combat level. Well, so yeah, how it works and how it formats. If you're actually in low level, go back to the trolls and train there, until you're high enough to take down the rock claps on your own. Yeah. So yeah, just say here until you reach level 60 defense to unlock dragon armor, and then dragon weapons for you as an attack ability. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to the next method, 60 through 70. 60 through 70 is Hellhounds. They're like dogs in hell. And so now all these methods are based on how much money you earn, not how much money you need to buy and that sort of thing. So yeah, all these methods are actually how much money you earn from killing these enemies. Yeah, so Hellhounds are actually the next method all the way to level 70 defense, 60 to 70. And just kill a whole bunch of Hellhounds. So over here, the traveling dungeon, and it's pretty all good. It's not that hard actually. And as you know, all the weakness is actually slash abilities, which is melee in these. So yeah, that's how it works in this sort of thing. I'm actually going to go to the next method, which is 70 through 90. So this next method is actually kind of hard to do because it is false dragons. False dragons requires low 85 dungeoning and that sort of thing, because it's actually kind of difficult. Now the main part about this area is you also need a protection of fire breath, or if you have the deflect of magic, then you're actually in luck for that, and you cannot die at all. So yeah, it's pretty easy and pretty effective ending. So level 70 through 90, kill the false dragons. The only downside is you need 85 dungeoneering. And I'll show you the other method without the dungeoneering, which requires you to do a quest. So yeah, it's actually what you should do if you don't have level 85 dungeoneering. And you should go to the Abyss. This place requires you do a quest, which is actually a mini quest. It's pretty easy one too. Just shows you the way how to learn about the Abyss. It's in a sort of thing, and it's actually a really good method. You can actually AFK from this area, and it's pretty much very easy to do. Just go to the one of the 4 corners of the abyss. Make sure you have your abyss gateway artifact off. Also teleport you to the middle of the abyss where you get to do your rune crafting stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much the abyss is like a way to train AFK heal to all the way to level 90 of defense. If you don't have 85, there's a name for the Frost Dragons. Gens, yeah. So let's kill the abyss creatures. This is almost a lot better. Indeed so. So yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna show you the final method of 90 through 99. And one more thing about the abyss is actually you're safe from here because it's not recorded as a bonus. Okay, this was actually the last method. At the end of this one, there's another one too, but I don't want to talk about it yet. That one yet. Yes. So this one 90 through 99. Yeah, is the Shadow Whales minigame. Is actually a minigame and starting. And the reason why because it should be 90 through 99 is because of the high tier levels of the floors. 1 through probably 1 through 50 is pretty easy, but 50 through 100 is very hard to take on. So yeah, you also need to unlock Soul Split with 92 prayer. So once you have Soul Split unlocked, you can actually AFK from Shadow Whales all the way to floor 1 to floor 100. And that's so this one gives you only XP, no money. Actually, you don't earn money, you earn tons of XP, and that sort of thing. So yeah, pretty much is actually a good method if you want to go down way of XP, not the money. Shadow Whales. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, that gives you tons of money and not so much XP. Yeah, and one more thing about Shadow Whales is if you want to work on Slayer, well, they have Slayer contracts for you actually. Alright, yeah, the Abyssal Slayer contract of Shadow Whales. And there you go. Alright, here's our final method through 90 through 99, and that is bossing. Bossing requires a combat level 60. 60 gives you the ability to slay your first boss, which is actually the King Black Dragon or the Giant Mole. Look, or the Chaos Element 2, one of those 3 actually. A level 60 combat. You can go to that office, and he gives you a Reaper assignment, and you get the chosen level requirement of the boss, amount of kills. You gotta kill that boss and that sort of thing, and you get Slayer XP from it, and then Reaper points too. Another thing about bossing is the max level is 120, which is the ability to kill all the bosses and that sort of thing. So 60 is a minimum. Maximum is 120 of combat level. Oh, and it's related by how many things. So like, if you had 90 of all 3 of these, and then if you have 90 of all three these or above, and then also 80 Sunwing, and that's the last skill of combat. And that will actually minimize you to level 120 or higher, and then once you get to level 99 defense, and you have approximately level 128 or 125. Which is actually the required level of a free-to-player person. Yeah, it's 126 of it. Alright. Anyway, that's actually pretty much it. That's all the messes of level 1 through 99. Starting. So now I'm going to show you the awards of defense. So once you reach level 99 defense, you get a skill cape. To get this skill cape, you must go to Lumbridge of the Combat Evolution Academy where it was before. Talk to Captain Hopkins, bring 99k, gives you this defense skill cape. This skill cape is actually a lifesaver to you. It's actually one of the best skill capes ever, and my favorite one ever too. Well, here I'll show you the perk. So the perk of this skill cape does is it improves the effect of a Portal of Life weightless. It is not on a cooldown. So actually it has a 1 hour cooldown in these. So this gives you the Portal of Life. It's like an extra life of it. So I have Portal of Life, Portal of all the other ones too, and then also the Sign of Life too. If you know the divinations things of those things of holding inventory to actually save your life, to save your inventory or your armor set too. Well, what this cape does actually, it saves your life and it saves your inventory and armor set too. You know, but the defect is actually an hour cooldown, so use it wisely. And these, so yeah. Now I'll show you the emote of defense. And that's actually what it looks like. I'll show you again. And there you go. Well, another thing about defense is you get a skill pet, and it's a combat skill pet. It is actually Wally. If you train in defense, you can actually get him in the way. That's what the skill pet looks like, Wally. And then finally is the shard. This skill is actually a combat skill. So if you train defense by bossing, going to the abyss, I don't think it will work in the Shadow Wells to get this shard. So yeah, the defense shard of combat Asian, it's like an expert skill shield. Skill cape. And I believe that's actually pretty much it about this skill. So yeah, I'm actually going to leave the video here. So I hope the best you actually enjoyed this skill guide and had a great time. I'm listening and watching about it, and now you know how to level up to 99 defense. Yes, and as you know, this is actually the final skill of the year. So yeah, I'm actually going to sign off here, and thank you so much for watching. Hey, so that comment, like, and subscribe. You join TV, do follow me on all my social media accounts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.